The End of Twitter, Part 2. Okay, so I found an article on here. This article was on The Verge, and it was written by someone named Wes Davis. I'm not sure who that is, but anyway, the article is Twitter is being rebranded as X. After Elon tweeted about it all night, the bird side is shedding his feathers. X.com now redirects to Twitter.com following a tweet from Twitter owner Elon Musk today. An interim X logo will soon replace the Twitter bird logo. Leading up to the change, Musk spent a lot of time tweeting about it. Around 12 a.m. ET last night, he started tweeting and so did for hours about the Twitter rebrand to X. The one-letter name is used repeatedly in a company and product names forever. Used repeatedly in company and product names forever. And started with a tweet saying, "Soon we shall bid adieu to the Twitter brand and gradually all the birds," followed by a second tweet adding that if a good enough X logo is posted tonight, we'll make go live worldwide tomorrow. Musk then, over the next several hours, gestured at the change in between other posts and replies, tweeting things like Deus X or replying to other users talking about it. At one point, he joined a Twitter Space, a session called No One Talk Until We Summon Elon Musk, and sat silently for almost an hour before unmuting and confirming he would be changing Twitter's logo tomorrow, adding, "We're cutting the Twitter logo from the building with blowtorches." Musk also reportedly sent an email last night to Twitter employees telling them the company would become X, and that was the last time he would email from a Twitter address, according to a Threads post from platform managing editor Zoe Schiffer. She added that she assumed he was talking about the logo, since Twitter's business was already renamed X Corp. As for what the new logo will look like, Musk pinned a GIF that was posted by Sawyer Merritt, a Twitter user who offered the logo, which he said was used for his discontinued podcast. Later, Musk said he was going with the minimalist Art Deco logo, but would probably make changes to refine it later. Twitter CEO Linda Yaccarino then shared the logo as well, saying, "X is here, let's do this." It's now being used for Musk's profile pic. While some Musk fans applaud the change or anything the man does, longtime users of the messaging service aren't particularly enthused by the change. Marquise Brownlee, who joined the service back in 2009, says he'll still call it Twitter, to which Musk responded, "Not for long." Letter X has been on just about everything Musk has touched for the last 2+ decades. X.com was the original name for PayPal, and it's a SpaceX company name. It's named for Tesla SUV. It anchors XAIA and his kid XAEIA12. He said he wants to turn Twitter into X, the everything app. Now he's finally doing something with the X.com domain he bought from PayPal in 2017. Finally rebranding the site will be the clearest declaration yet that this is no longer the same social network that it was before Musk purchased it last year. But it's far from the only change in the Musk era of Twitter. Most recently, Twitter said it limited the number of DMs for non-paying users, linking like hiring Beatrice Schiller for verified organizations, and Musk said the site would soon let users post very long, complex articles to the site. The article features seems to be called articles, but one was apparently called Notes. The name for article site Substack's Twitter clone, the view of which you may remember was a little dramatic. We reached out to Twitter for comment, and all the replies said, "We'll get back to you soon." So yeah, apparently the writer of this article tried to reach out for Twitter, and they said they would get back to them. So yeah, it seems like Twitter is firm on their decision, and there's nothing that anybody can do about it, honestly. Anyway, let's continue listening to Optimus, what Optimus has to say about this. I love Optimus's videos. Anyway, let's continue to hear what Optimus has to say about this. Anyway, let's continue to hear what Optimus has to say about this. I love Optimus's videos very much. Optimus makes excellent videos, and I think he made a great point this video with the actual end of Twitter. I think Optimus made good points here, talking about how Twitter, is making a lot of bad changes to their platform, and I'm glad Optimus is calling them out on it. So yeah, I love Optimus's videos. His videos are definitely on point here. That's my opinion, at least. But yeah, Twitter is not making a lot of good changes to their platform. This X logo is not a good move on their part. Definitely is not.
His back, right? Like, I just don't get what the identity they're going for here is. It's supposed to be the all-in-one app that does everything. You couldn't find a name that encompassed that objective that wasn't just a letter of the fucking alphabet, of like 70 alphabets even. Like, I guess it's easy to recognize, right? But like, how many companies on the planet probably have an X as their logo, dude? Like, this doesn't stand out against anything. And I mean, the Twitter logo, was it perfect? No, you probably could do better if you really tried, but at least it stood for something, and it actually like created value for the company, and it was like something kind of cute and cool that people could be like, "Oh wow, that's the Twitter bird, he's cute, maybe I want to go tweet a little bit." But now they get to look at this big glaring black and white X that they've probably seen 700 times across the internet, and then they get to go, "Wow, well, I guess I should get ready for a whole lot of nothing. I don't know, man. Like, it's not that I hate Elon Musk, too. Like, I know a lot of people hate him, and, you know, a lot of people, they just criticize him because they hate him, and it's cool, too, online. But I just don't get how a guy who is synonymous with successful businesses, like SpaceX, Tesla, The Boring Company, right? Like Neuralink, all these different ideas, right? That he has created incredible businesses out of, right? Like somebody who seems to be smart, you know what I mean? Seems to be a somewhat intelligent guy, just can't figure out, like, the better decisions to make for this platform. I don't know.
Yeah, I have to agree with Optimus, what Optimus is saying here. I have to agree with what Optimus is saying here. I mean, after all, Elon Musk has made so many inventions. He's created so many things. He's been part of so many companies. You know, he's made so many deals and stuff. He's created so many inventions, but he can't even figure out how to use this app properly. He can't even create the proper way to use this app. You know, can't even create the proper way to, you know, to deal with this app to make it look good for everybody on there. He's not doing a good job of it, honestly.
No, like, it just seems like he's got, like, this 80-20 principle. Because I will give him credit, at least, like, in the last few weeks, Twitter has began to roll out monetization on ads for creators and whatnot. And they're at least, like, addressing these things. But, like, dude, what the fuck are we doing here, guys? Like, it just seems like 80% of the decisions that are made are bad. They're just bad ideas, dude. Like, hey, maybe we shouldn't rename our iconic company to something that no one will remember in 10 years as being affiliated with our company. This is like, you know, Facebook switching to Meta platforms. Like, that, I guess, made sense for what they were doing, because, like, they became bigger than just Facebook. But, like, let's be real, Twitter to this point is not there. And then when they get there, perhaps pick a name that's good. I don't know, the whole idea just seems really stupid to me, and it seems pointless, and it seems like it's just done to appease Elon Musk, right? Like,
Agreed. Optimus is speaking facts here. I totally agree with that, because, you know, this is all pointless. Changing Twitter to X, making all these changes, and Elon Musk, despite the fact that he has so many inventions, and he's invented so many companies, and he's, you know, created so many inventions, and, you know, he's made a lot of life-changing products, you know, and despite the fact that, you know, Elon Musk has changed the world in a lot of ways, in good ways, he's making a lot of bad changes to Twitter. Can't even manage this app properly. Can't even fix this app properly. Can't even, like, make good changes to Twitter, you know? I'm just saying, he's not making the app look good by doing things like this. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion, at least, but I'm not the only one who feels that way, obviously.
I think everyone else in the world is, like, okay with just Twitter and, like, the little bird, but Elon Musk is like, this isn't based enough. You know, this isn't cool enough, guys. Like, where's the fucking soullessness here? Where's the soulless, faceless, brandless identity that we're looking for here, guys? And then, like, anyone who raised their hand in the meeting and was like, hey, maybe no, like, used the force and lifted them up off the ground and crushed their fucking windpipe in front of everybody and crumpled them to the ground or something. Like, I don't know, dude. It just... horrible idea, horrible branding choice, unnecessary in the first place, only done to appease the desires of, like, probably 1 or 4 people, fails to meet the objective that it set out to meet. It just, I don't know, to me, man, not a good idea. So anyway, with that being said...
So yeah, that pretty much sums up the video, and I agree with Optimus completely, honestly. You know, changing Twitter to be like this is not a smart move. It's pointless, and it's absolutely serves no purpose whatsoever, and it's not doing anybody any good at all. And it's only making the app look worse, honestly. You know, it's only making Twitter look worse. It's not a good change at all for Twitter, honestly. It's definitely a bad decision on their part. It's not a good choice, honestly. Changing Twitter to X, you know, changing and rebranding the app to make it look like it doesn't look anything at all like Twitter used to be, and it's not what a change that people would be in favor of. I would imagine a lot of people are against this change. They're not in favor of it. But anyway, those are my thoughts about Twitter's changes. Take care, everybody. Another video for my drama channel.